Let's see what you've got. Talk to you later.
Notice how the room is reacting to our presence. Those rings in particular. And I very rarely use that word for anything. We need to get you looked at back at the lodge. Where are we headed next?
It's good to be home. I have something I need to discuss with you.
Crix's bones. Look,
If you don't mind, I'm gonna start doing some scans.
we were right about the anomaly, weren't we? An entire building generating a signature just like the...
Vladimir, look at these readings.
I think we're going to need a little demonstrate. Everyone saw that, right?
Like a literal gift from the heavens.
And also the most practical consequence of our little venture thus far.
Got no old shipwise for this one. Going to just call weird, weird. No one in Constellation.
That's a wise decision. Until we know more, we need to keep this amongst ourselves.
Can we find more of them?
Already picked one up from the scans. Matches another one of the artifacts we found. In theory, there might be one temple for each. But sifting through all the signs to identify a match is tricky. Impossible if we don't have the right artifact to compare. And not all at once. You'll need to take the home voyage after you found each one. Should hopefully have more potentials for you then. Don't think it's just fortunes left that this temple responded to you. The artifacts, the visions, plenty to think about. Anyway, catch a smile out there. I'll work on
If you have a moment, I have something I'd like to discuss.
I must admit, you've surprised me. I thought you were going to take off. I want you for a little soiree I'm planning. It's about an artifact, and our goal is simple. We're going to purchase it. Our seller is a freelance operative in the city of Neon, which means I just need a little more presence in the negotiation. That settles it then. We just need to make a few stops when we get to the city, and
Drinks are on you. Now I'm certain this.
it'll be easy. I promise. Just let me know when you're ready. To the Volai star system, then.
We should have a talk. When you have the time, of course.
I am at your service, Captain.
Thanks for taking time. I received a message from Constant. Not at all. It's just a list of requests, but when you read between the lines... Something like that. Before I joined Constellation, I served... Yeah, sure. You see, the top brass demanded press-worthy discoveries to justify the spending, and money was tight. At the end of the day, I was... Oh, like hell. You once told me that you favored the journey over the destiny. I failed, because I was more concerned about exploring the stars than pushing a pencil. If I had fought harder... That's just it, though. They left me to my own devices and... Yes, call it whatever you want. My drive, my initiative. It elevates me to these positions of authority, but all I want to do is explore. Yes, except if it's obvious to you, imagine how obvious it is to someone like Barrett or Matteo. Oh my God. I'm so sorry. You have to understand. Once Aja retired, I lost... Look, it's clear that you have feelings for me. Please, it's not you. It's me. But thank you for being...
can I do for you? You should inspect your ship for heat leeches. Sure thing. We'll get it. I'm sure you can find something you'll like. Okay, no problem.
Recycled air. Just isn't the same as the real thing. We should have a...
Hey there.
Is for you.
Hey, what can I do for you? Okay, no problem.
should have a talk. When you have the time, of course. Now that we have a moment, I wanted to ask, after your experience. I find that to be... According to what I've heard, your body absorbed and almost... We're dealing with something unknown to modern... I know you're... That temple proves we're dealing with entities of... The problem is that we... Perhaps that's true, or perhaps you were simply quite lucky. It's just that... All we know for certain, anything else is just Oh, believe me. Think about the Who was this... Perhaps we'll need more. It's fun. Never in my... I just hope that you... Well, yes, of course you are. I was speaking of... Look, I've already taken up too much. All I can do is promise. Whatever...
Keep installing new cool things in your ship. It's like Christmas every day. working hard, Captain! It's the best. Not even one. She didn't even know how to... I read. But he said I... Hint, hint. I'll say. You ever heard of them? I don't think that's... I bet you'd make a pretty... Dad says everyone in... Yup. I just have to prompt. Dad says when I'm...
We're going to be... There's something I need to talk to you about.
Smell that? A native species of... I mean, on paper, original. Something to do with chasm. We need to stop by...
James knew I'd better watch his...
Stop unless you're told to do so.
See that shroud covering me on? Believe it or not, you're looking at the only city in settled systems that powers itself from...
is looking for the young, bright blood.
Well, with all signs pointing to the Astral Lounge, I suppose we should pay a visit. Purely for exploratory purposes.
Cause any trouble, and I'll drag you straight to lockup.
I have something for you when you have a moment.
Mr. Stroud, we didn't know you were coming in.
It's all right. I just need to have a short chat with my counterpart. Is she in today?
Yes, allow me to buzz you in, sir. No, Mr. Stroud?
Walter.
Issa.
Shall we continue from last time? The luxury cruise line market is completely outside of our core competencies. Investing into it is a mistake.
No, I'm here about... Wait a minute, a mistake? Our ship designers are the best in the settled systems.
They design personal craft and military ships, Walter. Large-scale accommodations and hospitality is a completely different beast. Oh, I'm so sorry. Here I am, our Issa Eklund, the hyphenated Eklund in our glorious company. Oh, aren't you lovely? Walter, wherever did you meet your new friend?
A colleague from Const...
Ah, yes, the daring explorers. My...
There's...
Oh... Yes? Why are you here, Walter? The board meeting isn't for a while.
It's the discretionary fund, Issa. I need all of it.
Oh, this wouldn't have anything to do with that meeting you've set up at the Astro...
I never said that. Did you have an agent hack it?
Only after you had one hack into mine. Tell me. You don't mind the two of us challenging each other intellectually. Now I must point out the obvious.
That was the point. Neutral territory in the open.
With no leverage. Oh.
I have this all taken care of.
Some investigation into the cellar. What's motivating them? Then some preliminary...
Bribe a few bouncers. Oh.
Yes, I hate being selfish, but I would like some time with my husband. We need to go through the fund.
James Newell is the broker who knows our cellar. He'll be able to... And it shouldn't be hard to find the Astral Lounge. Here, let me at least give you some operation funds since I won't be joining you. Meet me back here. Yeah, I'm going to be present for the negotiation. I'm not leaving you to the Neon.
Things for you.
You ever hear that one about the orphan and the platypus?
Something you might do. There's something I need to talk to you about.
You're new here, aren't you? Name's Boone Morgan, your new best friend on Neon. But if you're here... Then what are we waiting for? Let's set... Here, we'll take a look at the menu. Now. Oh, Ben and I are good friends. He personally... he's a good man. Cares a lot about the citizens of... Excellent choice. The Sky Suite offers luxury. And since you'll be living in the same tower as the Astral Lounge, all of its... How unfortunate. The Astral Lounge is one of the Private meetings are usually held in the floor above. I'm afraid that would be a serious fire hazard. And I think it's only fair to warn you that the network's... Then I would say you'd be interested in the Astral Lounge VIP package. We do strive for setting them. Not currently, I'm afraid. Mr. Stroud is coming to the Astral Lounge. Well, I think we could certainly offer a discounted rate for you, if you were still interested. Excellent. Let me just apply that discount we discussed, and done. Hope to see you again.
I hope you know what you're doing. In a few moments, there's something I'd like to discuss. One Hope was a real piece of work. Despicable is too common. He held innocent people with little regard, treating their lives like none. I'm relieved to hear you say that. Letting him off the hook would have been a terrible... Had you taken the money, this would have been a very different conversation. I'm proud of you. It took a lot of integrity to say no to that offer. No, it certainly isn't. Well, I think I've lectured you enough.
I'm not in the mood. You're out there a lot, right? In space? Just do yourself a favor and never turn into one of those spacers. Robbing, stealing.
Even imagine how many people ask for an autograph. Programming the beats, turn. Hey, I love my fans. My music slate's gone, completely vanished. I had all. Oh man, I thought I sensed a decent aura around you when you walked up. Don't worry about it. If you find that music... Oh, and if you're looking for a lead, talk to me. Anyway, I got to figure out how I'm going to mod my next set. Well, that leaves collectors. People try to put a price, but that price is big enough. Only a matter of... See you on the flip.
Lucian keeps demanding you look into her husband's murder.
If Benjamin Bay's ego was as combustible as helium-3, he'd be able to provide enough fuel to power every ship in the settled systems. Interesting. This district certainly.
Welcome to Newell's. Well, normally I wouldn't go in for that sort of thing. That man has he skips merchant. Everyone has a choice. The only way to fight me... Anyway, sorry. If you'll forgive the outburst and have a look around, I'm sure... I'd say the majority of the guards are rotten, and the few who aren't simply take a paycheck and look the other way. They have Neon completely under their... If it wasn't for the Freestar Rangers outpost, there wouldn't be a shred of justice in this... Maybe I did? Maybe. Information isn't usual. I don't usually package pieces of intel, but maybe I could. Okay. I don't know much, but I did have one of my freelancers tail the seller back to his place. Sleep Crate 1. Let me write down.
We have everything you could possibly want.
Whoa! What the hell are you firing at? Rather be doing this than getting mixed up. Things for you. What can I help you with?
Normally, once we're alone, your shoulders relax.
Yeah, take a look.
We're on to something remarkable.
Okay.
I can tell. I can see your mind racing.
I haven't even stopped to ask you how you're doing.
I'm fine. The board complains. I assure them. There's the occasional assassination attempt.
So, you don't need anything from me then?
I don't.
Am I just some useless stargazer? You would have better off marrying Hope or a Tyler, someone who could be with you at every meeting.
Oh, don't go on about that again.
You know, I went
was
to
the same as wanting you.
This ain't exactly where I
and
saw
I'd much
myself.
rather want my partner than need them. Less complicated.
I know Constellation seems to take up so much of my time. I never stop thinking of you, wondering what maneuvering you're doing to take over the company and drive me out.
It's how I show my love.
Any luck out there? Excellent. Good work. Goodbye, my dear.
Oh, I'll be keeping an eye on this.
If you want to see how short my temper is, keep talking. Just one quiet day. That's too much to ask for?
All right, we're here. Now, I don't know what the cellar looks like. We should split up.
The code phrase to identify...
Are they? It's not like people who trade and steal.
Code phrases? My goodness, Wolf.
Remember, Ramsey and Travers. We'll meet back near the elevator.
Can't you see I'm busy? Oh, really? I heard you all have a meeting in a few minutes, don't you? Speaking of which, I gotta get going myself.
I just saw Arcella walk by. Good. That's not surprising. This is a deal. Now, before we head in, he'll ask for twice what we agreed on. That's normal. Don't worry about the amount we actually settle on. The Stroud-Eklund Discretionary Fund, our goal is to get him to accept that chip in exchange for the artifact. Anything goes as long as it's in our hands. That's why you're here. Hopefully our combined countenance will be enough, but just do me a favor.
So you're Stroud. You look different in person.
Our public relations always insists on doing some touch-ups for the official photos. Embarrassing, really.
Your security here going to stand or sit for this little meeting, making me nervous. So polite. Oh. You said you would sit, so sit.
Am I to assume that briefcase has our item of interest?
Yeah, here it is.
Well, look at that.
One of a kind, and I know you want it.
I have the amount we agreed on.
Things have changed. I want double.
Now, how am I supposed to do that?
I don't know, but your security here seems to have some fancy gear. Why don't they chip in? Not my problem.
It is if you leave empty-handed. We came here in good faith. Now,
you either figure out a way to give me what I want. I leave now, I can get a jump start on the people after me. Instead of you...
You'd be on your way already if you just take the money I'm offering you and shut up. What's it...
All right, you win. Hand over.
This couldn't have gone better. Well done. Some high-pressure tactics, but we got what we were after. Time to go home, shall we?
Stop right there! You're in possession of Slayton Aerospace property.
Ah, Slayton must have been the original owner. We don't need to do this. All's fair on Neon. Am I right?
Hand over Mr. Slayton's property. Now.
There a problem here?
Yes. This armed thug was...
I'm going to need you to back away from our VIPs. Now.
Fine, but you can't stay in the Astro Lounge forever, Stroud. Nicholas Slayton's already got your number.
Sending on Ren to the Astral Lounge. Slayton must be serious about getting the artifact back. We'd better get off the planet quickly. Something's gone wrong, hasn't it?
Slayton has put a bounty on your heads. He's greased a few palms. Your ship's been impounded at the spaceport.
There goes our way out. The CEO of Slayton Aerospace. Their assistant. Agreed. Have a talk with the man.
Slayton Aerospace has offices here in the trade tower. If Nickel...
Let's head to their lobby, shall we?
Hoping to get a meeting?
Welcome to Slayton Aerospace.
All day. It's ridiculous.
I'm afraid Mr. Slayton is... Maybe I can see if he has... Maybe I could squeeze you in. Let me... Sorry, but I'm afraid we just can't... Welcome to Slayton.
Hoping to get a meeting?
Welcome to Slayton Aerospace.
It's ridiculous.
I'm afraid Mr. Slayton... Maybe I could squeeze you in. Let me see. Oh, I think we can make an exception in your case. Mr. Slayton will see you. Just use the elevator.
I hear Slayton's had some major moves.
Wait. This clearly isn't the executive level. He's on to us.
Walter, taking what's mine and then breaking into my office. A bold move, but That's one easily counted.
Oh, we're trapped.
Hello, Walter, dear, are you there?
Issa?
Took longer than I'd like, but I managed to pay off one of Slayton's security consultants. They've patched me in.
All right, we've got her out. Once the door... I'm aware of the irony of me continuing to say...
Doors will open in 3, 2, 1. Slayton's guards and employees are all over. Be careful. Okay. You'll want to use the vent system to slip around unnoticed. There's a cupboard just to the right of the elevator you came in on. That's the elevator you came in on. Jump right across the top of it and keep going to the end. Drop down and follow the conduit all the way to the end, past the fork. There's a vent above you. Just climb up. Doors lead you right into the open. I'm unlocking a safe route. Opening the door on your right. Go now. Head left, but don't go through the door at the end yet. There's a robot stalking the hall. Wait. It's walking down the hall. Go now, straight across to the door. All the way to the end. Damn it! Security is on full alert. No point slipping through unnoticed now. You'll have to fight your way to the exit.
I didn't stock up on junk.
Hold on, try to shut down that robot remote. Got it. You're scrambling the protocols. I doubt that'll work again.
Major shortages over at Reliant Medical. Not great. Doc Manning better get his act together before the place shuts down.
You're coming in just behind the executive elevators. I'll call the one on the far end, and you can walk right over the top.
You know, it's moments like this that really makes Neon the best place to... You steal what's mine. I trap you in the city. You infiltrate my office. You have what's mine. I, indirectly, have... Although, I do count a few more guns on. I do admit, having the co-CEOs.
How are your quarterlies looking, Nicholas? Perhaps we can add Slayton Aerospace to our supply chain, provided this unpleasantness was behind us.
Yes. I think that could be a most beneficial exchange. There is just the small matter of paying for the humiliation. Mr. Musgrove, my former employee, and the thief responsible for our serendip. I think it would cement our new partnership if you were to decide. If you wish, you will have the opportunity to...
He's a thief, and you're going to let him go. That's preposterous.
My security brought Musgrove to my office. I'm sure seeing you again will be a fine conclusion to your previous...
Just let him go. No sense in more violence. We have an opportunity to spare a man's life. I know he probably wouldn't do the same for us, but that shouldn't matter. This is some sick game Nicholas is playing. Typical. Remember, you're representing all of us out there.
Oh no. You. Slate. "10 years working in aerospace engineering, and they laid me off. They tell you..." Slayton took it all. Probably in one of his secure...
I'll settle up with him later. Arbitration.
Please. I was just trying to sell a
Be lenient. We were taking advantage of his initiative, after all, even if we have found ourselves working with the man he stole from.
Justice for some, huh?
A cage is too good for you, Musgrove.
I will make the arrangements for Neon Security to take it.
Time to go. Let's talk more back at the ship.
Get going. Mr. Slayton is done with you.
Slayton sure takes his security seriously. Yes? Fine by me. Goodbye.
Ain't no funny stuff with that boost pack.
Not sure if those were.
Our certified technician. Wait, we're done.
Us dead. I guess we can call that a win. What do you think? I agree. This life suit. All in all, a great success. Thank you for allowing me to tack. Yes, I used a pun. Forgive me. Engines purring, Mr. Moss.
Hell of a view from here.
You hold something you have no right to. My people have killed for less, but I will offer you.
Oh, that's not any type of ship I recognize.
The fact that you do not know says much. We are the Starborn, and you are unworthy to possess the artifacts.
Tell us, please. What are the artifacts?
Answering your questions is exactly what we cannot allow. Abandon your thirst for... The more you understand...
How could just knowing what you are be dangerous?
Our distance from you is the whole point. We interfere now because we must.
I'm not liking what I'm seeing on the scans. Energy output from that ship is far above. If we spin up the grav drive now, we have a chance. We'll get through this. Hold on. Need to regroup. Large immediately. Tell Noel to analyze the data.
Absolutely. We have much to discuss. Now that we're here, perhaps we could spend a bit of time relaxing rather than planning? Yeah, what is it? Bye-bye.
How is Neon? Are you? Okay. Let me just bring it up on here at the table. Is that a prototype? No, that material isn't anything we... What the... Everyone, come take a look at this.
That's no faction vessel or Crimson Fleet. Secret military tech, maybe?
No United Colonies Admiral approved that starship design.
They call themselves the Starborn. Demanded we hand over the artifact. Like we were children, playing with their parents' things.
What do people know? Any offshoot groups go by that name?
None in any corner of the settled systems I've seen. Maybe a distant human colony finally popping its head up. Another house for room.
I very much doubt that.
We ignoring the obvious here? A heretofore unknown group who just happens to know about the artifacts. I'm just gonna say it. Intelligent alien life or extra-dimensional beings. The original creators from the furthest fringes of space.
Or beyond even that. Is the metaphor of avenging angels coming down to keep humanity from forbidden knowledge not apt here?
So, we have a lot of theories, but nothing concrete.
No settled systems lab made these things, and I doubt one of them made that ship either.
So, we got some weird extra-dimensional beings that coincidentally decide to build their spacefaring vessels exactly like we do.
Noel, start analyzing. We're in the dark. We need to learn any. Until then, we stay the course.
Could we talk?
All we can do is be more cautious. Vladimir, has the eye picked up any?
Some glints of shine in the dark. Ready to hand them out as soon as you please.
All right.
I'd like to talk to you about something.
I have things to discuss with you when you have time.
We've always considered ourselves explorers.
When you're not busy, let's chat.
Uncharted territory.
Oh, sore. One too many squats.
Man, the galaxy's too big to be stuck in the same place. The Freestar Rangers. So how'd you feel wearing the badge? Well, good on you. It takes us... Me, I never cared much. Too many of them try to force the... Take Ron Hope. Everything he did was to keep... I really hope you're wrong. Tough call on what to do with Ron. Taking his hush money wouldn't have said right with me. But I wonder what's gonna happen to Hope. I think Paxton Hall went out of control. But no doubt Ron Hope. As much fun as it is being... There's plenty of mysteries.
It's been quiet.
You had a hell of a shake, getting bullied in the void. Starborn, ready to head back out there? The Eye can help you find the artifacts. No telling the exact number, but they're getting harder to find. Double-check the safety and locks wherever you go, okay? Exploration's dangerous.
I feel like I've been waiting my whole life for this. Constellation. Feel free to help yourself at the... Take care of yourself.
Take a look at your file. Huh. What? Not found. Something to worry there.
Parcel's fleet's got a load of these aging Dame built like tanks, but it's gonna take hours to fix this, if we can get the engine back. $30 years ago, this ship would be... I got a hot packet, they'll dock my pay if it doesn't get... Star Parcel will reward you with... The paperwork involved in giving you... Nobody wants that. Don't get ahead of yourself. Don't get bent out of shape. Tell you what, I can pay you some credits from the discretionary. Best I can do. Ah, excellent. All you need to do is drop this off. They'll take it from there. Thanks for bailing me out of this.
Grass there, and this place might not look so awful.
I wanted to talk to you, but honestly, the Starborn's technology is simply... Yes, I suppose. You do understand. This is our wicked lives. That's what disturbs me. It can't be a coincidence that these Starborn suddenly appeared after your experience. We know they're here to lay claim to the artifact. It's very disturbing. Damn. Obviously, their name alone, whatever the case may be. To a degree, yeah, every bit of I certainly hope. You know, it's funny. When I was a little girl, I'd lay on the ground and I'd remain there for hours. This encounter. Although I'm flattered that you think of me that way, there's a time and a place for that. Well then, I've certainly waited. Just do be careful. When you have a moment, I'd like to speak to you. I have an important... Phew, thank you. Before I was with the Navigator Corps, when the Colony War broke out. Well, the position didn't last long. There was a particularly bloody battle. We were fighting over a world in the Eta Cassiopeia system. Worst fighting, we lost 12 ships that... I'm well aware how many. The ship was barely intact. The captain, a shrewd captain. I believe you. We fought for hours. As the shuttle launched, the last thing I saw. Thank you. But condone. I was caught up. Try telling that to their loved ones. When the dust settled, the United Colonies gave me a medal. Can you believe that? A damn medal. I never even had a chance to find the shuttle wreckage and give my crew a proper burial. Bad luck. That sounds familiar. You once told me, no matter how hard you fight, there are some battles you simply can't win. I wish I had heard your advice long ago. Don't you get it? Everything I do, everything I touch, somehow falls apart. That's why I'm worried about us. After everything you've heard, all my stories, you still have faith. No one's ever cared about me this much. Not even Aja. You know, I've spent a lot of time thinking about us, about our relationship, how we've clearly become close. I practiced what I was going to say when the moment was right, and now that it's here, my mind's gone blank. Look, you deserve the best. I hope you'll forgive me for pushing you away.